before practice, a couple of Browns met with the media. Jarvis Landry talked about his kind of mindset and his approach to training camp this year.
Yeah, I think everybody's excited. Everybody's happy to be back. So, it's good to be back on the grass with the guys.
How about Odell passing his physical so he could be out here? He talked about how excited he is to see you and the rest of the guys.
Yeah, and we're grateful to have him out here and to see him running around and moving around and stuff like that. We look forward to having him back.
What has the message been to you guys from Coach Stefanski about kind of the hype, all of that stuff around this team?
The message has been pretty simple. It's the same one that has been since the first day he got here. The work. It's in the work. What we do is in the work. And that's the same thing he's been, telling us in every team meeting, all around the building. Every sign that we see, that's one of the words that's on there.
And again, Mac, Kevin Stefanski is consistent by design and with that, and I think that's one of the things that the players like about him. He's the same guy every day, and work usually is coming out of his mouth every day.
Yeah, it's basically just like on rinse repeat, basically, when it comes to him. And, honestly, it comes off, and it comes off with the players buying in. A lot of this time last year, we weren't necessarily sure what we were going to get from Stefanski and with the rest of the roster at that point, too. But now you kind of see that that's settled in. And like what Jarvis was saying, it's about the work. And, especially getting Odell back this year, that's huge for them. And on top of that, too, being able to see what they can do and go from there and just building upon, that work that they put in last year and now being able to expand that even more and getting back an Odell Beckham. By the end of last year, you didn't have Odell, obviously, for that back half of the year when all of a sudden everybody was seeming to get used to the offense. Now at this point, you have Odell, you have him coming into the offense. He's getting adjusted with everybody. And so once that happens, all of a sudden then you can expand upon this offense. You don't necessarily need to get into some of the basic concepts. Now you can expand, get into some of the more advanced topics, advanced, ideas when it comes to this offense. And so I'm interested to see what Kevin Stefanski and company do with this offense and with this group as a whole to see what they can go ahead and do, what they pull out of their hat at this point. Because I feel like while last year was phenomenal, I think that they can also advance and take that next step here in 2021.